I'm Matt Koga here at East Senior with Miss Ryder. Miss Ryder, what's going on here?
Well, we're celebrating National Foreign Language Week, and we're doing it with a big celebration, a fiesta or a fête in French. And what we do is our students all complete projects, and it's always interdisciplinary. So we show how foreign language is used in another way. So this year we did arts and entertainment. So students did projects on artists and monuments and architecture and music. And it's to show them how art plays a role in a culture and how a culture symbolizes itself.
Very interesting. How did all this come about?
Well, we decided that students really needed to see how foreign language was applied in the world and how they could use it in more than just taking their class, but how it could come alive for them, because language is living and breathing. So they're able to dance and sing and eat and see how language is used every day in another culture.
What do you think the students will take away from this?
I think they'll take away that foreign language is fun, that culture and that people are different. We celebrate differences, and I think also they'll take away that they can use their language every day and that it's very important.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm Matt Kogan here at East Senior with Nick. Nick, what's going on here today?
It's our, since it's Cultural Week, National Cultural Week, there is a cultural festival that's going on, and there's different artists and foods and arts and crafts that are traditional to Spanish and French speaking countries.
What are you going to take away from this today?
I learned about like a lot of Spanish artists and crafts and a lot of food that was traditional to like Spain and Colombia and stuff like that. It's really interesting.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks.
I'm here at East Senior with Megan and Christina. Girls, what's going on here today?
We're having a language celebration to celebrate Spanish and French speaking countries.
What did you guys do to help today?
We made some Spanish food and some posters.
What kind of food did you make?
We made chocolate chip taquitos.
Sounds delicious. What do you guys hope to take away from this today?
To learn more about all the countries and what their beliefs are.
All right, well, thank you very much. Hi, I'm Matt Koga here at East Senior with Miss Mac. Miss Mac, what's going on here today?
We're having our arts and entertainment language cultural celebration today.
What kinds of activities are you guys doing here?
So each student was responsible for creating a project. The projects varied from posters, dioramas, and they basically had to pick a Spanish or French-speaking country and do a little research here in the library. We also were, French Club was selling crepes and Spanish Club was selling nachos. Also students decided to bake or cook certain recipes. We have those out as well. And we're doing some dancing, culture celebrated through dancing, and we're just having a good time.
Do you think the students are benefiting from this?
Absolutely. It's a wonderful celebration that we hold every year, and they learn a lot and gets them excited about the language, and we hope that they want to continue with their language.
I'm joined by Mrs. Volker, a teacher here at Winchester. Now, what are the students doing today?
Well, right now they're just playing games with their parents or grandparents, babysitters. They're here just hanging out for an hour, and there's 4 different games going on.
Now, are the students taking this opportunity to get ready for certain things coming up in the future?
They are. In grade 3, there is a New York State math test, which happens in January. And right now, this is just giving them a background and helping them be proficient in the skills.
Thank you for your time. I hope everything goes well. I'm joined by Sean now. Sean, what game were you playing?
Dollar Rummy.
That sounds fun. How do you play that?
You deal 2 cards to each player, and then you try to make $100.
Now, what game is the best that you have played so far?
Dollar Rummy.
Now, do you feel this is helping you in math?
Yes.
Thank you for your time. I'm joined by Stacy. Now, Stacy, what game were you playing?
Agnes.
Now, do you feel that these games are helping you understand math more?
Yes.
And what game is your favorite?
Addition topic.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Matt Kogan here at East Elementary for the Parent-Child School Connection Workshop. It's quite a mouthful. I'm here with Danielle and Diane. They are social workers here. School psychologists here. So what's going on here tonight?
We're conducting a workshop for parents and educators and whoever wants to come. We were asked by the East Elementary Parent-Teacher Organization, the president, Gwen Phillips, to help organize this workshop for all district parents of elementary students. And we sent out flyers. We had a lot of cooperation from administration, from the Parent-Teacher Organization, and from staff, psychologists, social workers, and so forth, principals, to get the word out. And we have 3 particular workshops. The topics were suggested by the parents through the PTO meetings. And what we're talking about today is Mr. Matthew Bystrack, who is a West Seneca school social worker, is conducting a Stop Bullying Now workshop. Mr. Chris Scazzaro, who is also a school social worker in West Seneca, is doing Eating Issues in Children's Self-Esteem. And Danielle Dotson and myself, Diane Marsciullo, 2 school psychologists in West Seneca, are doing a workshop on positive parenting. We're going to emphasize positive communication and discipline tips for parents, how to improve their relationship with kids and how to connect, and basically
effective ways to use discipline as a tool and not as necessarily a negative thing, but learning how to set boundaries and just connecting with kids that way so they know what to expect in the future.
I'm Matt Kogan here at East Elementary with Gwen Phillips. She's the PTO president this year. What's going on here at East Elementary?
We are doing a parent workshop on staying connected with your children.
Why do you need to be connected with your children?
The reason being is we feel as parents there's many directions, and we don't take enough time to sit and listen to our children, whether it's an issue, whether there's bullying, possibly they're not eating what they should be and have bad eating habits, or just taking that time to find out what's going on in their day.
And do you think this is a beneficial thing tonight?
Oh yes, it's great. We've had a lot of open discussions where we've been able to not only hear what the presenters have had to say, but be able to express our concerns that we really haven't told each other. Well, how do I deal with this? How do I deal with that?
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Matt Kogut here at East Elementary School, and I'm here with Casey. Casey, what's going on here tonight?
Some of the parents are in a classroom just talking about some stuff about the school, and the kids are in here watching a movie, eating popcorn, and drinking drinks.
Awesome. Do you think it's a good idea for the parents to learn?
Yeah, it's pretty good because then they can learn, because some people don't go to the school, and they come and see what it's like and stuff.
Very cool. Thank you very much, Casey.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Bartos here at West Seneca West Senior High, joined by the library teacher, Mrs. Thompson. Ms. Thompson, what is the purpose of the Mother-Daughter Book Club?
We thought it was a nice way to get mothers and daughters or aunts or their older sisters to come together to talk about books and issues that affect teenagers and how they're reflected in stories.
That's a good idea. Now, how often do you guys meet?
We've met 2 times, and we've got one more meeting this year, so 3 times this year.
Now, what book have you currently just finished?
We just did The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. Prior to that, we did My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult, and our next one is The Poisonwood Bible by Barbara Kingsolver.
Now, you do feel that this is a good way to help mother-daughters read and get involved with each other?
Absolutely, absolutely. It promotes literacy, it promotes communication. It's just a nice event.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm Jerry Bartos, joined by Ms. Lawley, a teacher here at West Seneca West. Now, Ms. Lawley, what is the Mother-Daughter Book Club about?
Well, Ms. Thompson, our library media specialist, and I had talked one evening about an idea that we had of getting mothers and daughters together to read. And it actually came, I think, from an Oprah show, if I remember correctly. But obviously, she's a proponent of literacy and has started her own book club, so we thought, wouldn't it be nice if mothers and daughters would read together and then have an evening where they would come to school and actually talk about the books that they read? So we piloted it this year 3 times, and it's gone very well, so I think we'll continue it next year.
Now, because of this Oprah show, is this a good way to get parents and students involved together?
I think so. From the last talk that we had, I think we had 8 or 10 mothers and daughter pairs come to the book talk. And it was great to see their different perspectives based on their age of how they approach the book, and just to see mothers and daughters talking about what they've read and issues and ideas. So I think so.
Thank you, Ms. Lawley.
I'm joined by Rachel and Emily now. Now, what book have you guys just finished?
The Lovely Bones.
Now, did you two have a favorite part in there?
I liked how she was in heaven telling her story. Yeah, I liked the whole how it was like her talking and nobody else. It was her telling her story and what happened.
Now, do you feel that this is a good way to get involved with school and reading more?
I do. It really brings like a bunch of readers like together to share their feelings. It does, because you have like a group of people who are reading the same book, who know like everything like the same.
Thank you very much.
I'm joined by Kimberly and Molly. Now, what is tonight exactly about?
Really, we're trying to promote early literacy skills for preschool children through grade 2, and we're trying to do that district-wide.
And how does this get parents and kids involved?
Well, to forge the connection between parents and kids, how they can read to their children, activities they can do to get them ready when they come to school or as they're going through their early school career.
Now, as there's all these booths set up, is there any dispute of what booths are, or what booths come here, or?
No, we kind of solicit people in the community. Like we have a community ed table, nurses from the district are here, school social workers are here, the West Seneca Library, Child Health Plus. We just call and ask people if they'd like to be a part of this event.
Thank you for your time. Everything went well.
Thank you very much.
I'm joined by Tatiana. Now, what is your favorite part of tonight?
I like how all of us are getting together just to help little kids read, and it's really good that they're working so hard just to get starting from now to get them to read when they're older.
So you do feel that the school is doing a good thing by taking the time to do this?
Yeah.
Now, have you read any books?
Yeah, I read the whole Harry Potter series.
Now, have you had any favorites out of those?
I like the fourth book and actually the third book most.
Thank you. I'm Jeremy, joined by Ursula. Now, how do you feel that tonight is helping you and your daughter get involved?
I think this is a great opportunity. They have a lot of information available here for schooling, for the library. Just a good thing for the kids to come out and get involved a little bit.
Now, do you feel that the school should take more times like this to get involved and help parents get involved with their kids?
Oh, absolutely. I think, more things like this could only benefit them.
Thank you for your time. Oh, now what books have you read?
I have read Curious George, Junie Jones, Mother Bedelia,
Now, out of those books, what book was your favorite?
Junie Jones.
Thank you. I'm Jeremy Bartos. I'm joined by Karen. Now, Karen, what is this booth exactly about?
This is the Winchester PTA booth, and what we do is we sponsor educational as well as fun activities for the students of Winchester Elementary.
Now, as you're doing this, does this get parents and kids involved, and how does it help them?
We encourage parents to come to activities with their children that get them involved in the school. We have math nights, we have social nights where it might be a fall festival or a spring festival, and it gets them out as a family to enjoy themselves, to enjoy an inexpensive evening out. We also have Earth Day and Geography Night and book fairs, and Parents as Reading Partners Week, so we do quite a bit.
Thank you. Everything is great. I hope everything goes well.
Thank you.
pleasure to be here. I'm happy to see all you guys. Everybody's wearing Sabres gear. It's real nice. Everybody looks good. Okay, I could be reading. I can read with my eyes shut by Dr. Zeus. That's not true. I can barely read with my eyes open. I can read in red. I can read in blue. I can read in pickle color too. Show the pictures, but you guys are so far away and stuff. I can read in bed, and in purple, and in brown. I can read in a circle, and upside down. I can read with my left eye. I can read with my right. I can read Mississippi with my eyes shut tight. Mississippi, Indianapolis, and Hallelujah too. I can read them with my eyes shut. That is very hard to do. I can read about roses, and how to smell roses, and what you should do about owls and roses. Young cat, if you keep your eyes open enough, oh, the stuff you will learn, the most wonderful stuff. You learn about fish bones and wishbones. You learn about trombones too. You learn about Jake the pillow snake, and all about foo-foo the stew. You learn about ice. You can learn about mice. Mice on ice, and ice on mice. You learn about the price of ice. You can learn about sad and glad and mad. There are so many things you can learn about, but you'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. You might learn a way to earn a few dollars, or how to make donuts, or kangaroo collars. If you read with your eyes shut, you're likely to find that the place where you're going is far, far behind. So, that's why I tell you to keep your eyes wide. Keep them wide open, at least on one side. The end. I guess I can, if anybody's got some questions, I can answer some questions. Yeah, of course.
My mom and dad watched the hockey game. Oh. And I do too.
Yeah, that's good.
You like the Bandits?
Bandits, yeah. I went to watch the playoff game last year against.
That's season tickets.
Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, pretty much every day. We might get one day off a week, but for the most part, it's not every single day.
Do you always play basketball?
No, not always. I played forward for 2 or 3 games this year. But pretty much my whole life I've played defense.
Who's the new goalie on our team?
The new goalie, his name's Ty Conklin. He was with the Columbus Blue Jackets, he played with the Edmonton Oilers. He's been around for a while.
How do you feel that
That's tough for Miss Marty, but you know he gets to go and be a starting goaltender, so it's a good opportunity for him.
I like freedom.
My favorite food? I like steak. I'd say steak. Right now we have about 27 people on the team because there's 7 guys hurt, but usually we have about 20, 21. My favorite color is blue. This blue. All right, we'll do a couple more questions, 2 or 3 more questions. Go ahead.
Where do you live?
I live in East Amherst. Same as that, last car. That's you, bud. I started playing hockey when I was about 3 years old, so over 20 years I've been playing hockey. I really appreciate everybody letting me come meet you. We've got booklets with my picture on it. I'm going to sign one for everybody, and she's going to hand them all out to you. So you'll each have your own autographed little picture of me. That sound good?
was contacted by Perry's Ice Cream, who sponsors the Shoot, Score, and Read More program with the Buffalo Sabres. It's a program geared at 1st through 3rd grade students, and it's an opportunity for them to see professional athletes reading and enjoying literacy. And it's to make the connection between the sports and the literacy piece for students. Denise Daly, our librarian, chose this book because this is a book that's commonly selected by the students, and so she felt that this would be a great opportunity for them to select one of their favorite books and also have that remembrance of today's activities. I think it's very exciting for them to see a professional athlete that they watch on television being extremely successful as an athlete, and to have him come into the school and realize that he's a real person and that he enjoys reading and literacy and how important that is.
I think a lot of people would be really surprised how much we read as a team, like the Sabres players. We're traveling all the time, and most of the guys have a book in their hands all the time. Pretty much every guy in the team's going through one book, two books, whatever. Some guys read a lot, and so it's been a part of our lives. And we play hockey, but in our spare time, you see a lot of us. We're always holding a book. I've done a lot of these readings, though. I've done 4, I think, this year, and I've done tons and tons when I was in Rochester the past 3 years, and then in my junior hockey, so I'm quite familiar with doing it. It's just great to be invited out here to read to the kids. I had a blast. The excitement that was in the kids' faces really made it worthwhile. I had a great time.